YouTube channel. This is Sangeeta from Punjab University Chandigarh, and today I will be dealing with the subdivision of earth. In this I will cover the mantle and the core part. First I will tell you about the mantle. Mantle, it lies immediately beneath the crust. This is our mantle, this is our crust, and this is the boundary which separates both the crust and mantle is our Mohoric discontinuity. Okay, and in the mantle there usually occur denser minerals like olivine and peridotite, which are our iron magnesium silicates, and our mantle, it comprises of 83% volume of the earth, and the mantle thickness is around 3000 kilometer. And in mantle there lies two transition phases at two different depths. And now let's see about it. I have drawn the P waves and S waves on the axis of velocity and the depth. Velocity is increasing from left to right and depth is increasing from upside down. Okay, and I have drawn blocks here. One is showing the mantle, another one is outer core, and after this lies the inner core. And in the mantle I have written transition which are occurring at the depth of 410 kilometer and another one is at 660 kilometer. Okay, now I will tell you about the phase transition which are occurring in the olivine. As you can see, at 410 kilometer depth, at 520 kilometer depth and at 660 kilometer depth, the phases are changing. Phases like the one at one time there will be alpha phase. With increasing depth there will be a beta phase, and another one it will be a gamma phase. As you can see, I have written over here, the olivine is alpha phase which will be changing into wetzelite, which is our beta spinel structure phase, and wetzelite at 520 kilometer will change into ringwoodite, our gamma phase, and ringwoodite will change into perovskite and magnesiovusite at 660 kilometer depth. And the significance of these phase transition, that these will result into the density as well as seismic velocity increase in the mantle. And the LVZ is the shallowest layer between 80 to 220 kilometer in the mantle. It is low velocity zone. Here the velocities are decreasing. Why? Because in the mantle there is I know that it is solid, but there is 1 to 5% partial melting is occurring over there. That is why the LVZ zone lies in the mantle. And you can see from this diagram I have drawn the double dash layer at the base of mantle. So at this layer you can see the P and S wave velocities are decreasing. Okay. So this is the layer of low seismic velocity. So this was all about the mantle. Now I will tell you about the core. Core, it lies beneath the mantle and the thickness of core is around 6370 kilometer, and the core is divided in two parts, the outer core which is liquid and the inner core is usually solid, or it is solid what usually. So how we know that outer core is liquid and the inner core is solid? The S waves do not pass through the outer core. So the passage of these waves, seismic velocities waves, will tell us that which part is solid or which part is liquid. So S waves, they do not pass through the outer core, so we can say that the outer core is liquid or in molten state, and the inner core, it is solid, not due to the increasing depth but due to the increase of pressure it is solid. So I am done with the mental and core part, and thank you so much for liking my previous video. And if you want me to upload anything according to your convenience, you can comment it down. I will try to teach those parts to you. And please bear with me for a few days as I am teaching on the wall by pasting a paper, because I have ordered my board and it will reach within few days. So thank you so much for liking my previous video. Okay, yeah, thank you.